Who purchased the dog?
I did.
You purchased the dog for her.
I purchased the dog for us. She had threatened to keep him and not let me see him.
I don't want you to try and do anything foolish with respect to what it is that I'm ruling. So it's my understanding, well, let me make sure that I have the right people here. Are you Miss Kimber?
Yes.
And you are Mr. Redmond?
Yes, sir.
All right, it's my understanding that this whole discussion is about a dog that happens to be in the custody of Mr. Redmond, and that Miss Kimber would like to have the dog returned to her. The dog is named Duke. Is that right?
Correct, Your Honor.
And that there has been some conversations between you and Mr. Redmond about having the dog returned to you, and see that there were some emails or something that was sent over to me discussing these things, and don't know if there's really disagreement with regard to the custody of the dog, but it looks like this is your dog, but somehow that you two were in a dating relationship and you broke up and he has your dog.
It was
Yes, I saw where you were saying that you didn't really have an interest in the dog and that you would return it to her, but then there are going to be some vibes going back and forth about the breakup of the relationship. Yeah. So it sounds like this is a rather simple situation. I hesitate to say that because that's why courts exist. It's because sometimes people can't really communicate effectively with each other. And so I saw some emails back and forth between the two of you, and I'm not going to get into the details of what the email says. I mean, it's really basic what we're dealing with. That it's your dog, you want you to have your dog back. He has the dog, doesn't really have an interest in keeping the dog. And I think that,
I don't think that's true. I apologize for not.
so if you'd like to speak to me, you actually have to stand up.
Apologize.
Sure. What is it you think that I need to know?
Well, I have been financially responsible for him, and I've also been emotionally attached to him. We fish often together and we run often together. I will admit that she spent more time with the dog due to the fact that I was working.
What's her dog? Right?
No, he is registered to me.
It's her dog.
It was our dog.
Who purchased the dog?
I did.
You purchased the dog for her.
I purchased the dog for us. He was an addition to our family.
Are you chewing gum?
Yes, I apologize.
Is that? There's tissue right next to you. Go ahead. See what else you have to say. Because this strikes me as being a rather simple question.
Um, he has been. We shared him throughout our relationship. I purchased the dog. He was not an anniversary gift. He was an addition to our family. I have paid for his vet bills and paid for his food, and
So all of that went sideways when you guys broke up.
yes, sir. When it was maybe a two-step breakup, I would say. We were doing a long distance relationship where she was living at her father's house, and we were sharing him week on and week off. What changed that was the fact of she had threatened to keep him and not let me see him, which we ended up working out earlier in the relationship before the relationship was over. And then,
It's a good thing you didn't have kids, huh?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. But yes, we shared the dog for the time being, and then once the relationship was over, he was in my possession.
That's just happenstance, right? There was no agreement.
Yes, sir. I was accused of manipulating her into taking the dog.
Actually, I've read the email, so you may not want to go there. Okay.
That was just what was in her statement.
Okay. Is there anything else that you think I need to know?
He is around somebody 24/7. Karen, my sort of stepmother, she works from home. He brings her very much security. It's not the greatest neighborhood, so she feels a lot more comfortable with him in the house.
Sure she does. Okay. Anything else?
No, Your Honor. Just the fact that he was registered to me, and
Well, I understand that.
also she attempted to force her way into our house.
Did you call the police?
Yes, Your Honor.
They arrest her?
No, Your Honor, they did not.
They charge her with harassing you or anything?
We have been speaking to detectives.
So they haven't.
No. But it is my understanding that when I was at work, she showed up at Miss Mataska, who is the person that I live with, her house unannounced, and was trying to get in the house to get Duke.
It's her dog.
Yes, we also have a cat.
Cat's not part of this. The only thing I'm thinking about is the dog named Duke.
Yes.
Okay.
Dog.
So as far as I'm concerned about the cat's yours to keep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do I need to add anything to this? I think that I understand pretty well.
I did prepare an opening statement if you'd like to hear it.
Don't need it.
Thank you.
I think that what I know about the case is sufficient for me to rule in your favor for the dog to be returned to you forthwith. That means immediately.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Any problem with doing that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the problem?
It was a dog that we shared. But I am also very much attached to it.
I haven't made my intentions clear to you that I want her to have the dog. You bought the dog for her.
For us, Your Honor.
You bought the dog so that she could have the dog. And then when you broke up with her, you decided that you did not want to just summarily turn the dog over to her. So now there's a court case for a judge to determine what should happen.
And she broke up with me here.
I understand.
Oh.
And maybe if you had broken up with her, we wouldn't be here. But the fact of the matter is we are here, right?
Yes, sir.
And it is the job of the judge to do what? To make a decision.
Yes, sir.
And I've listened to both of you. And I've come to the conclusion that she should have the dog returned to her. Okay? And I want that to happen immediately. I don't want there to be any games played. I don't want you to try and do anything foolish with respect to what it is that I'm ruling, because that would actually probably make me very angry.
Yes, sir.
We don't need that. Okay? I'm going to give you 24 hours to return the dog to her. And I don't necessarily want the two of you to have personal contact outside of this courtroom. Is there someone that I can trust? And this, the two of you agree to a third person that the dog can be turned over to, that can make sure that she gets the ownership of the dog immediately.
I I live 2 hours away. And my father is here with me right now.
Okay.
So if he would like to contact with my father about the return of the dog.
Where's your father at?
He's outside.
Why don't you ask him to step in, please? Thank you, Mr. Motley. Sir, if I can get you to come up to the podium.
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
My name is Irvin Kimber.
Mr. Kipper? Oh, Kimber.
Kimber.
Kimber. I thought you said Kip. Mr. Kimber, I've just actually held a hearing with regard to Duke, which is a dog that was purchased by the defendant, essentially as sort of a gift for your daughter. And I've just ruled that the dog should be returned to your daughter.
Yes, sir.
And I want you to be the person. I don't want the two of them to have any contact outside of this courtroom. So I'm asking you to make sure that you go with the defendant, Mr. Redmond, to get the dog and to bring the dog back to your daughter. Okay. Can you handle that?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what your relationship is with Mr. Redmond. Do you enjoy a relationship with him at all?
No hard feelings. I think we should be able to handle that just fine.
Well, I wanted
So
to happen.
heard that microphone is off.
Oh, it is off, isn't it? So I want to have the dog no later than 24 hours
Okay.
returned to your daughter, and you can make sure that that happens, right?
Yes.
So I don't know if you're going to do that today or tomorrow, but within by 3 o'clock tomorrow. Actually, that's Thanksgiving, isn't it?
It is.
Are you
Yeah,
planning
but-
to be around tomorrow?
I'm actually leaving to Tennessee in the morning.
You can get it done today,
Yes, sir. We can.
okay?
Is that okay?
Why don't you guys get together after you leave the courthouse and make that happen, okay?
Yes, sir.
Is there any reason for me to keep this file open after this point in time, sir? No?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then this is going to close this matter out then. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Kimber. I appreciate you being here because
Yes, sir.
you're a disinterested person that can make this happen, and I think that you'll be a responsible person to ensure that it happens as quickly as possible. I'm putting a 24-hour time limit on this. Actually, I should probably put an 8-hour time limit on it because you're going to be having plans tomorrow to do what you need to do. I wanted to give Mr. Redmond an opportunity to say any goodbyes to the dog that he felt like he needed to say. So we'll go with him and see if you guys can get this worked out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Any questions or concerns for you, Miss?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Redmond?
No, you're right.
All right, then that's going to be all for these proceedings. Thank you.
If you're involved in a dispute with another party such as this and you just can't seem to work it out, don't resort to taking the law into your own hands. You take it to court.
All right, thank you very much. Officer Burrell's waiting for you, and that will bring this case to a conclusion.